entire picture.
Oh, nice.
Up until your couch.
Nice.
So
Let's turn it around. It's
those flowers.
she said before I was like, you perfecting us.
Love and light, family. Thank you for joining on this sacred Sunday for the sacred Sunday and for your participation and lending your energy and your vibes to the space like you are here. We are a collective, consistent, tribe, a spiritual healers, a listening practitioners that are coming here to share this sacred life with you all and to teach hopefully sacred healing modalities, to offer a word that may uplift your soul. Before we start, we would like to honor our ancestors, welcome our ancestors again with libation. And if I can bring up my beautiful sister, Tessa Man, Mary T. And Callie greets her with some yellow roses, some yellow flowers. So I would want to I am going to and again share with Tim. Salutation and power. Father, mother. That's it. Sar. Who comes and Sar. Why inside? Thank you for the essence of life. That's it. Out. Comes as divine male. Why so thank you for the great powers of transformation. That's it. Why comes as teacher. Thank you for words of life. That's it. Why who comes as Kurt. Thank you for eternal life. That's it. And now, before we proceed to get officially started, welcome in our ancestors. And I just want to ask the elder in the room if it is okay for us to continue and to start. Y'all are so beautiful. I say that. Ashe. And now I turn it over to my divine contemporary, my spiritual sister, my flower, and Oshaka. From your heart, sis.
Yes.
It's embedded in your soul. Welcome to everyone. Thank you for joining us. I don't know where it went. So I am just going to come from the heart. And this, I just grabbed the book and right off the top. Your spiritual journey can take many forms, and it is important for you to choose the path that is right for you. So here at Now Valley Wellness, that's what we welcome. We don't choose or select any set of denomination or religious practice that we ask you to follow. We just ask that whatever you do, let it be true and divine for you. And we feel that Most High will lead and guide you the way that is necessary. So for that, I just like to say thanks and give honor to everyone here. And I'm going to turn it back over to my sister. So at this time, we will do our ceremonial practice. Our ceremonial practice at different establishments. Are we doing every week? Okay. First Monday, but I will offer Mondays. Okay. So at the close of the service, we will be offering a release ritual for using sacred plant medicine. As you know, we are all healers, but our sister, our shaman, today, always gives guidance and if you need to believe something that you can hold on to, how may great random remove real for initial exposure allow you the option to experience the sacred plant. So if you are interested, be in at the station after the service. This week has been a very, very tough week for me. It was the week that I held myself to my highest standard. I'm going to show up 3 times a day for my sister circle, my soul tribe circle that I am creating. I am going to show up 3 times a day on various avenues of technology just to spread good vibes, really. That's it. Just to spread good vibes so that we can all get our goals, live intentionally, and have accountability and sisterhood along the way. And if things come up, we have a safe space to process those things. And as I've been doing this, and as I've noticed over the last 3 years specifically, every time I get started on something new, a new project, it's like the whole house is everybody is everywhere, everything is going on, and it's challenging. And I've learned to face those challenges head on because what other option do you have as a woman of color living in today's society? What other option do you have? You don't get to throw in the towel and say, I can't do it, not this week. And there comes a point where you can't keep putting off what you were supposed to do. And this space, this is something that I've known I was supposed to do for a very long time, is speak, right? The first time I got up in church, I always say I felt it every single time I got up in church. I felt it because I felt that my word was powerful. And as I've taken the time and the years to study myself, past some of the trauma, reconnect with nature, strengthen my spiritual walk with the Most High directly and the Most High that dwells within me, I realized that certain things and old habits gotta go. Certain things we have to let go of, and certain boundaries we have to set within ourselves. Your boundaries ain't for other people. Your boundaries are for you. Sometimes you can get upset when you say, okay, I'm drawing a boundary, I'm stating a boundary, but that's just you reminding yourself out loud. Because it ain't their job to remember what your boundary is. It's your job to remember what your boundary is. It's your job to stand firm on this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm at, the direction that I am going. And even when the house is in shambles and you're still trying to pick up the pieces, you're multifaceted. You're still able to take one step. It ain't got to be a giant step. It ain't got to be a huge jump. One step towards the direction we're trying to go. Otherwise, we find ourselves stagnated and rooted in bad situations. We're rooted in bad habits. And I have been rooted in bad habits for a minute now. I do good when I'm out in my circle of sisters. So much throughout the day happens and it attacks you. And it's hard to remember that you do have a village, sisterhood, and people around you to help guide you. It's really hard to even lean into those spaces because you're afraid of what somebody might think or somebody might say or what they can carry back to the next person and all the things, right? All the different experiences that we have got to push past that trauma. And I've been telling myself, push past that trauma, ask for help. You can't do everything. Right here, I was supposed to tell her the story, purple onions and some other stuff, but my daughter had to go to urgent care. And so I had to handle my need. I need for her to be. Because I do this for her. I do this for them. I'm doing lessons for them. I might not reap none of the benefits, but I bet you they will. They'll see what it looks like. They won't get turned off when they get some pushback from a friend that's only trying to elevate them to the next version of themselves. Or when they hear something that they really don't want to hear that's only supposed to take them upset me. That is a process. That is our life. Oh, that's not because I'm supposed to be moving like this. One of the things that I find myself on doing is teaching women in particular, because I know I'm called to it. So this be a church of all women. Sorry, fellas, y'all welcome. Always love that balance between everything that divine masculine presence. And always honor them and step in the room, step in the building. But I know who I'm called to speak to. And I'm called to speak to the women who have gotten so lost into the monotony of the everyday task that they don't even connect to the Most High directly. Can't even connect to the Most High directly. They wait for Sunday for somebody to tell them what to think, what to do, or what to pray to. That ain't what we're here for. We are here to tap into the divinity that lies in every one of you because the universe and everything is telling us we got to raise our vibration if we want to survive. We got to declutter our homes if we want to survive because on the next plane, you can't take all that clutter. That's even our bodies as well, our temples. On the next plane, I can't be taking that clutter. They ain't even at that rate. And so as we shift and as we move and as we go throughout our journey, pick up little things and little nuggets, and it becomes a point in your life where you have to decipher through everything that you picked up and figure out your spiritual walk and your spiritual practice. We are rebuilding our nation, ladies. I don't know if y'all know, we are rebuilding our nation. The Black woman is coming back. We coming back to reclaim what is ours, our legacy, what was meant for us since the beginning of time. Once Black women start taking hold of their wombs and saying we ain't birthing in no hospitals, it's over. It's over. It's over. And we get there. And we are stepping the process. And sometimes I'm thinking like I'm supposed to be that big step over there. But nah. I've been reading this book, The Spirit of Harriet Tubman, and the more I'm getting into it, the more I'm reading it, I'm finding myself so connected to her, understanding that I do have that spirit because I'm supposed to walk those that are afraid, those who are living in fear. I'm supposed to help walk them, guide them through this process. This was scary for me initially because I always like that stuff. But it's scary when you start to tap into that power, you start to see the things that you say manifest, you start to see the energy that you've been putting out come back to you. You start to see this stuff happening, and then it's like, oh shoot. But sometimes that fear, if you I had that old Baptist Southern indoctrination, and it makes you so fearful when they was down there tossing salt over their shoulders. You better not sweep one of them old Christian grandmama feet and see what happened. You know, they knew what time it was, but they didn't want to get their family members hurt or harmed because they knew what it meant when those of us who are especially gifted start to walk in our walk and start to do our path. It's been hard. It's hard because I got a 2-year-old. And when she came, I told my baby daddy, I said, listen, this is what I want for my push. You gotta take me to this point. Right? You gotta pay. This is what I need to do. And it was a pretty penny, but I needed to sit at my grandmother's feet. And all the old women in my family had passed on. And sometimes we gotta grab hold of older women that are in the community that are out there so that we can understand. You know, I need some old G wisdom. I need to sit at the feet of some true elders. We got grandmamas now 50. My mama a 50-year-old, 55-year-old grandma. We got young grandmothers and that generational gap, that wisdom gap. I needed to connect right to it. Let me go straight to the source. Or the source that was nearest to me. Let me go straight to that because I needed to sit at her feet and understand some of that wise woman talking. She had us sit one day, and I will never forget this. She had us sit, and all of the women were expressing in the circle different traumas that they had with their mother. And I realized at that point how much the Black woman is disconnected from herself because she's disconnected from her mama. Her and her mama don't even get along. And that was my story at one point. Me and my mother didn't get along. And so I'm listening to these women talking about these conversations that they had with their mothers and different things that their mother had done and said to them that they couldn't get past. And Queen was talking to us, she was giving us all the wisdom, but you just don't want to hear it. She just said, just repeat after me, my mother, my heart. Keep repeating it. And she had us on the call chanting it, my mother, my heart, my mother, my heart. Because your connection to your mama is your connection to your heart, to you. The energy you got with your mother is your connection to you. And so as I'm doing all these things this week and I'm feeling like, oh, these kids ain't cooperating, they know I'm trying to do this. Okay, well look, little baby, I'm here for this time. If I got to strap wrong, I'm going to strap wrong. Because my mother, my heart, I don't want my daughter sitting up in no room or on a Zoom, with conflicting issues with me because she needed my attention. morning. And I'm like, fall back asleep on this dog. Come on, y'all, hurry up. They talking. I'm like, oh, no. I got to go back to sleep. But what it did is show my sisterhood, right? The family I was born into, they didn't always show up the way that they should have, or the way that you would expect the family to show up. They didn't always do that. So I had this extended family that I could pull that love from. And that's what's happening right here. The family is expanding, the family is growing, the family is strengthening. This is like the best hidden gem, hidden nugget in all of the West Coast. You ask me right now. And we just sitting right here. We ain't hold this to ourselves, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. When you see it happening real live and in person, I love my sacred sisters. I love that space, but most of them are in different countries and different parts of this country. I have a sacred sister that I was with in a circle, and she's way in London, and another one in Africa, and some on the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, everywhere. Everywhere. But I did that right. Flower needed that right here. Y'all need that right here in our city. Where we can come and release the things that we need to release. So this week, as I was going through my walk, getting back on topic, as I was going through my journey, and I was finding those challenges, I was sitting there and saying, okay, instead of getting angry, upset, frustrated, cracked, next time I need to get her bad like this. Instead of getting frustrated, throwing my hands off the and going off the bed and scrolling my phone or let's do this. No, I have to sit here and figure it out. When you hold yourself to being the divine creator and creator of your own universe, that means you can't blame nobody else. You can't blame nobody else. You gotta take full accountability and responsibility. And so this week I've been taking full accountability and responsibility for the things that I do that prohibit me from getting to the next level or getting the goals and the tasks that I'm setting for myself. I'm not focused on what other people are doing. Yes, what other people are doing may trigger me. And that's my spirits, my guides, my ancestors saying, hello, pay attention. Okay, wait, what am I doing? Why am I triggered? Okay, because I was supposed to be doing this. I let myself sidetracked. And now I'm upset and I'm triggered by this. I ain't mad at this. I'm mad because I know I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, and now I'm having something that's uncomfortable, and it triggered. I'm not gonna sit up here and preach real long because everything that I have to say, all the calls around the same time, every single week, no matter how I say it, it's going to revolve around the same topic. Have power with us. There's a lot of things that is going on in our community that is like, I don't got time to be fearful of coming online and saying this message because there needs to be a balance of energy. We got Sexy Red talking about everything under the sun. There has to be a balance of the energy. I'm not knocking nobody, but let me help balance that frequency because I got little girls growing up. Let me help balance that frequency so I can't stand in the shadows no more. Because I know my voice is my spiritual gift. And if I see things and I'm not speaking up and I'm not sharing what I know, I'm sharing what I know to the person who's coming up, really trying to get out of it. Some of the spiritual people, they for those that been there for a while and they advance. I'm at the beginner level. I'm here for the beginners, the people that's ready, but they need some help. They need some guidance. I know where my calling is. I know where my lane is. I watch Sared Sumdays because I watch all denominations. Anybody who's a good public speaker, anybody who shares the message, anybody who I believe is anointed. I believe that she has the anointing in the spiritual gift of her voice. She knows how to tell Holy Spirit, she knows how to give it information, what you pick up out of it, what you pick up out of it. And I know she's lived some life experience that allow her to be able to connect with the people that she's around. So I honor her, but I was watching her and she was talking about staying in your lane. You're teaching your children how to drive, you're teaching somebody how to drive. The first lesson is to stay in your lane. And on my journey, I'm not trying to do everything. I'm not trying to be like people. I'm not trying to be like nobody else you've seen. I'm trying to stay in my lane. And I know what my lane is. All I need is a few minutes to talk to you. And I'm sure I'll drop something that you'll be able to take with you. I'll be able to plant some seed. You got to see like here. I'll be able to plant some seed. And hopefully the other people will come through along your journey and water that seed. I'm only supposed to plant the seed. So today I hope I have planted the seed of growth, of spiritual freedom, and of understanding and accountability within yourself. One of the things as I close out, I took my daughter to the urgent care. I had been home medicating her for 2 days, and I saw what's needed there. So I'm like, oh, I know I probably need some antibiotics. And so I took her to the urgent care, and she's asking me these questions. She's like, what are you giving? And I'm like, oh, I'm giving her self-care. So now she knows that I'm listening to sales. I realize as I'm answering these questions, I'm battling. I told you that anger that devil was coming to me at the same time. I'm battling because I know that they use this against you. They use this information against you. So I'm battling answering these questions. And I said, instead of every Dr. Stevie, or you know about Dr. Stevie, I said, I know about Dr. Stevie. But actually studied self-help, I consider my own taught herbalist, but I've studied for the last year. All of this stuff, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm giving her that information, but I can allow myself. So I told myself, the moment I started to think the negative side, all of that started to happen. She started to figure it out. I shut that up real quick. Because now I'm like, you on tablet. Right. Now, what did you try to say? But I understand it. A lot of people are intrigued by it. And sometimes that intrigue comes off a little suspicious sometimes, And I don't know about coming in there where you add on favorite Sunday. I don't want to make something so different. Listen, you talk about contact your own mind, spirit that is. I ain't talking about no outside. I'm talking about you, the real you, the part of you that you didn't forgot. I'm talking about waking her up because you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're lonely, you're doing bad things that harm yourself. And when I speak out loud, whatever happened, you can't keep out. This is how I hold myself accountable because I have to speak it outside of myself. I have to speak life into myself. And when I say these things, I'm saying this to remind us of what it is that we're supposed to be doing. It's like there's a lot of other pressures that the outside world put on us sometimes that it makes it hard to figure out which way to go. That was the message, the spiritual enlightenment. But we have Anna Carter in the room, and I would be remiss if I didn't actually have words for she with that. there is, it's pathetic because I was, I was told you, it's all of this is going to crash, it's going to get this. A lot of times, I don't hear that. I don't, I know she's wrong, right? I don't want to hear it. That's why I was born. I was born to see it. That's why I'm behind every single day. Next season, and put them under my head. My mother would be like, and she pushed my head in the house. Stuff all organized. She's sitting down and she said, "Ah, what is wrong? What is possessing all in outside things in my house?" Because rodents can smell seeds. They will break into a house to get a seed. She says, "You're gonna have accidents." But as I learned, she saw that I had all that faith. She stopped her step. I urge every mother, sister, aunt, grandmother, close friend, you see one of your relatives going a certain way, and everyone is against her. This is why she was born. She was born for that purpose. Whatever your purpose was, it came in earth. But depending on the roadblocks that you faced along the way, it killed your spirit. It pushed you down. You were told to do this. You're a girl. You do that. It learn how to cook because you got to feed your family. You have no babies. All that stuff you're doing is not important. This is the things, the ABCs of life. That's all that you need to be doing. You don't need to go beyond what you're thinking you need to do. So, as we somewhat party, okay, all of us, as we party, I took that elevator straight to the top. Now I'm way up high, and the opportunities overwhelmed me. Last night I was up at 2 o'clock, 1:30, 2 o'clock, 1 my platforms to see how many kids I had, how much work if I turned the merchandise to the bottom, and how much money I had. And I looked at it and I said to myself, I have 21,000 acres. And I'm just a woman who wants, breaks out the housing projects. Why does everybody in the world want everything that we have right now? It's because we're at the collapse. This is it. And now I explain the collapse to you.
Yes.
So that you will understand exactly what it is.
Please.
Okay. So the collapse is AI, artificial intelligence. It's not coming. It's here.
Right.
Okay. You can look on the internet and you can now see that for the simplest chores in your house or in your business, you can get a robot to do it for you. There are platforms where people have all of these services they'll give you for a small amount of money for you to be able to not have employees or not have to travel or not have to talk to anybody. The robots will do it all for you. It was on there last night with this one guy goes, you never have to speak to anybody, but they see you and they hear you and they can interact with you. You have to do it in a chat, in a text. And the robot answers them with the answers you have. So they think it's you, but it's not you. They see you, but then they think they see you, but it's not you. It's artificial intelligence. You can turn yourself into yourself, and you can be online and you can do and say whatever you want to do. So one of my daughters,
much chat. And I asked them, why are you reporting that I have gone food? And then I turn around and come back, I take that down, then you tell me I'm Rosa Parks. And then you turn that around and you show me three people who use my name in grants that I don't even know. They said I was working with, but I wasn't. I got millions of dollars saying that I was involved. But that's nothing new. Catholic Church plagiarized my first article, Season Justice, Season Hope, turned it into a whole curriculum for Catholic Church. Our day in court is coming. It may be in a few months. I don't know. You stole my intellectual property and made a whole curriculum for the Catholic Church out of what I sacrificed. Our day is coming. Okay? That's like a to-do to deal with it. And everybody else that stole my name, my reputation, and did something with it. Yes, you did that and you made me an international superstar. But I was already an international superstar before I came back out of global trade to come get all of you to go back in it with this one, that one. And I think I offered it to you. I don't think I offered it to you. But every last one of you have come in because I was talking about mission. She's talking about futuristic things that don't exist. She's saying this is about to happen. We better save seeds. We better get it together. We better employ each other, give each other jobs, trade products together, pay for what we can, and get ready to go all the way up. We're in Kroger. We're in UNFI now. We are in Cisco, and we are in my right, and we are in the US. So when you see me on Facebook posting all this food and all this stuff, why am I still alive? That's my partner. Because as long as I can be used to help them profit, they're going to let me in. I know the good old boys today. I'm trying to create the good old girls there. Okay? Where we come together, we create food. She has created how many products? No. Oh, I said her. And I always tell her, I said, make one shot test. I don't know. She asked somebody, I said, oh, you're not important enough to have your own brand. I'm telling her, do this and wait on me. Because I'm just to go over here and do this over here. And when I come back to meet you, you are completely packaged. I gave a shot of all of you. We have like, I don't know, how many purchases. I gave it to her. So when I go up, she needs some money. So when I finally finish going all the way up there, and now they're taking me to Plainfield, they're taking me on 17 COVID, arrests, Warsaw COVID, and they're taking me to Romania. So that I can present your products, your soap, your treatments, your herbals. Your formula, when I step out there, 1%, they say, why do they ask? and not to go. And that you know, now let's watch. Came back and went to like this talk. He said, how those grow that fast? They grow in your house. When you get your hands on something, oh, you get like a 50 pounds of it and take the mix with your swallow deposit, you could grow food vertically for the next 10 years. That's how powerful your house is. That's what the Ukraine is, but it's a huge, huge place. It's like, I don't even know how big it is, but big as Texas. And you feel the states attached to it. Nothing but this black earth. They went, the biotech went over there and built the biolabs to make genetically engineered. Eating GMOs because people grow genetically modified organisms. And what is that? Do you know what that is? Human genes, pig genes, insect genes, other animal genes crossed in a laboratory with bacteria, mold, funguses to create synthetic food with flavors. And see, our flavors are the main thing that's GMO, not a natural flavor, a synthetic flavor. That's put in this junk food, snacks, drinks that have carbonation in them. All of this is what they use for domination and control of this planet. Because they know we're already under stress. So in our communities, they bring this in with our kids see look at commercials, they see all the other kids. So they're like, I want this, I want that, I want this hot Frito or this Cheeto or whatever it is. And when you look at the ingredients in it, you're like, ugh, this is terrible. Sometimes you give it to them just because they want it, you say, oh well. And sometimes you tell them, no, you can't have it. But just give it to them now and then. But you still giving them poison. We have to take responsibility. Each one of us, each one of us, with each other, with the kids, we have to take responsibility because it takes a lot of. Out of all the people I trained, the only person that made people and I already got it right. She's the first, she's going to make the most money. I'm doing what you call a wealth transfer. Because where I'm going, I can't take nothing. But I built an empire that's so big, if you can't hear me, if you can't understand what I'm saying, listen to this. We have a short window of opportunity between now and March for me to transfer my wealth that I have, my contracts and everything, over to all of you. For you to take it where you're going to go. The reason being is because we're being shut down. The collapse is here. The AI is here to take your job. Just basically to break that down to AI does not drink in. AI doesn't eat in. AI doesn't sleep. It doesn't buy shoes. It doesn't buy clothes. It doesn't leave the building. It never takes off. It doesn't take vacations. It can't get sick. So if you're an employer such as myself, and you have all these big purchase orders for food, wouldn't you think, well, Anna-Marie, just go get the machines and set everything up and run it, and just have 6 employees to run it, and you make all the money and take it and go invest it. All money's not good money. Those machines create food with lead in them. We eat lead. We have heavy metals in us. Our children got all of these heavy metals in them because we've eaten food that's from the grocery store
dropping all the gems today. I haven't heard of
Okay, so we're all there. Okay, because we all
What's that,
going.
like 2 years ago?
Yeah. We're all going. So this is the thing. I have the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Came my friend on Facebook. He made me forever contracts. Not only to you, if I didn't say it, starting to build infrastructure. Okay? But it's like 10, 12 cities, 4 airports. I get to from all. They are fighting. The buyers like, we want Pepsi, we want Frito Lay. I'm like, you're gonna get all food. And you're not gonna defile the Quran or the health laws. I know, okay? Because I was raised in the nation of Islam. My grandmother, Sister Rosie X, the head chef. That's her bean pie. That's her fish of Ishabaz. That's her brown bread. I come from a deep root. You understand what I'm saying when it comes to food? It's not a joke to me. Food is medicine. And it's the thing that saves us. Let me take you to the financials. We as a tribe of women control all of our own food network as of today. And let me tell you why. It's because I have these mega contracts. Okay? Everybody on the planet wants what we eat because we're beautiful, big, we're healthy, we're gorgeous, and we're resilient. They want what we eat. Now let me tell you why. Putin bombed Ukraine. There's no food. It was dominated and controlled by biotech. Okay? And Putin took them out. He bombed their biolabs, he bombed the land. Did you see when he took all the grains and had them at the port?
I did see that.
Did you see him blow up the port? Did you see him blow the grains up? Okay, that's what you probably would have been eating in your rolls and your cereals and all your other stuff in the store. Right now, the storehouses have run out. Right now, they're looking to us because we're organic and non-GMO, connected with Africa, Mexico, and the rest of the world with organics. The number one in the world. So here they come. Sure. Romania needs bread. India needs food. They don't need it as bad as so they come to us. And now establish yourself, hired other people to do the work, want to create jobs for the other employees. AI is taking everyone's jobs. In 6 months, I guarantee you will not know this work. You will not know it. You will have no, you will look and see what they've done to this world. You will say to yourself, I was at the temple and she tried to tell.
She tried to tell us.
She tried to tell us. Now is the time. The main thing is seeds, good soil, and grow your own food. You cannot afford to eat and someone else makes for us, grows for us, processes for us, and tries to serve them to us. And that is not
Oh, give thanks, give thanks. That was an entire word. Like, you didn't plan to be a guest speaker, but you spoke. You didn't rock the world right there with that one. I am grateful and honored to be able to hear you explain it all live and in person. I know we all see you when you're doing on social media, and many of us don't really understand that. So thank you for taking the time out to educate us. It's funny. Today is our today, and my second woman said that we focus on the second food. So you brought the whole house down with that one. And that's a lot of process, right? That's a lot of responsibility as a mother. You know, I'm not as diligent as I would like to be. But I thank you for the commitment for that work because that is important. You know, one of the things that I noticed at the beginning of COVID, and I haven't stayed for a couple years prior. Start working for these companies. I work in corporate America. I work in some of the major banks, and I usually have work with premier banking and my switch to technical support. I got to see the back end of what was going on, the shifts that they were doing technology in. And I started to tell my friends, just down there, like, yeah, that's not what I'm afraid of. I'm calling you, like, okay, let's get this one. Because we're talking about it, like, I know they thought I was getting good grades. I was talking about it a lot. I was talking about what I was doing. So I got a little harder first time. And they were really like, she wants her heart. Like, what is going on? But once I had the baby, like, it seemed like things kind of known. Like, something clicked in my head and I started feeling this stuff. And I started making baby steps, baby steps. And so I now I feel like I'm at the point to hear this information in the earnest
Thanks.
Just recognizing there's how many bad habits, obviously develop, like fines, and then and then part of starts to pick up, realize I'm sabotaging myself. I'm sabotaging my own plan, their plan, and my purpose. You think, at least I thought of myself that I was so small in education. And how could my very purpose affect the world and make the ripple effects? You just don't see that. Starting out with more than I do, where it the genuinity that offered in the space is one of the most, and it deserves, sometimes you don't need that middle black flag, sometimes you work silently and, community is that's just not really that happy. Nothing about, therefore, like the end of society as we know it. It doesn't mean that the well can be an opportunity to shift things. But our ancestors have been getting shifts. It's in our DNA to go through shifts. And so, it's been a faithful plan. Have started, building. My child, that was really when the next shift came to start eating better and eating healthier. And, there's seeds that might come. but it's blessed land. So we gotta just get out there and work. But it might be the money to work with us because we need direction on where we are. release. Breathe in. Release. So we're just going to repeat these 7 times. Sometimes I lose track. So I think we're at 5 now. But okay. So we'll breathe in. Release. Last one, we'll make a count. Deep breath in. Release. Beautiful. Okay, we'll move on to the next chakra, which is the sacral chakra. And this governs your emotions, your womb, health of your womb, emotions connected to your womb, which is everything, as Sherry said. Your heart and your womb are deep connections to your emotions and your connections to others. So your sacral chakra also governs nurturing, sensuality, and change within your life. So they call this the chakra of water. So with this one, this is the color orange with the sacral chakra. So for the hand mudras, we will do is bring the thumbs together like so. We'll just lightly press them. And then we're going to put our left hand underneath our right. And so your right fingers are going to lay and rest on top of your palm. And then your thumbs are going to meet together at the top. And we can have it open as if we're opening that portal from the chakra out, facing forward. And we just rest it on our legs, like so. Whatever makes, that's perfect. So, so this chant, we're going to do VAM, V-A-M. And so what I didn't mention with the root chakra is with the color orange, as you're pulling and breathing from your sacral chakra, from your womb area, you can think about the color orange as you breathe in and exit. And what I like to think about is when I'm pulling and I'm thinking about the color orange, I usually think of like traffic cones. That's like easy for me to remember, like the color. So, but as I'm pulling and I'm exiting out of my mouth after I breathe in and I'm exiting, I just like to think of any black residue, like I'm exiting, like anything that is blocking that area. So visuals are really good to clear and open the chakra. So again, it's VAM. We're just gonna do 7 inhales with that. So we'll breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. Okay, breathe in and release. Okay, breathe in and release. Okay, breathe in and release.
exit. Okay. Okay, and the next one, you're going to do the solar plexus chakra. So this governs our courage, our intuition. This is kind of what I have always read of like, this is your mind's eye, your like second mind's eye, because this is your stomach, your gut, your intuition, something that we must always learn to listen to and trust. And so they call this the chakra of fire. And the Sanskrit letters for this is RAM. And so we say that Ram. So with the solar plexus, what we're going to do, if I didn't say it's colored yellow, so we're going to put our left thumb over our right thumb and just rest it. And you can rest your right thumb on top of your left top of your index finger, like so. Just rest it on top. And then we're going to touch our fingertips lightly. And so I hope that makes sense. I'll explain it again if not. So your left thumb over your right thumb, and you can just rest that on top of your hands, the rest of your fingers, and then lightly touch your fingers together. So you're going to have somewhat of that look there, but your inner palms don't touch. So just fingertips and then thumbs cross. You can just rest that on top of your lap. And so another thing with the solar plexus that I love when we're talking about health and food and what we eat and the sacred things that we take in and our food, TV, anything we consume, our solar plexus in particular governs our digestive process. So this is our stomach, our gut, and anything that's going on with what we eat, processed foods, GMO foods. Our solar plexus is going to battle that to keep us healthy. Okay. We'll just inhale, close our eyes, inhale. As we exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. A little faster. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. Is anybody starting to get lightheaded a little bit? Yeah. Me, when that happens, I just try to slow down my breath a little bit, take my time. I don't want to rush you guys through, but usually at home, I just take my time so that I don't get too lightheaded by breathing. Because when we're pulling such deep breaths, it does pull our body into um, a different frequency, and so we want to take our time and don't feel rushed, please. So the next chakra is the heart chakra. This is around our chest, our heart, and this is the color green. And so this chakra is the chakra of air, um, and this chakra governs our love, our relationship with other people, our sorrow, codependence, whether you feel loved, whether you love other people, when you're living in harmony with yourself or others. This is our feminine quality. And so this generates loving. When the heart chakra is clear and balanced, it generates loving thoughts and feelings. So for this chakra, our hands are our hands will be set for our left hand. So we're just going to do our index finger and our thumb, and we can open it like we did for the root chakra. We can open up our hand and then set it on our left knee. And our right hand, we're going to do the left thumb and the right, the right thumb and the right index finger. And we're going to open up and set it onto our heart, like so. So for the heart chakra also, this is the meeting point of the upper and lower energy centers, and that's why the heart brings balance. So I like to think of myself, yes, the color green, but like I said, how I've been able to work on my visuals when I'm opening my chakra centers is I will think of myself under a big green tree and a massive tree and in a bed of like green grass and a whole pasture. And I just like to think of all of that green around me with the trees and the grass and just being in peace with nature there and letting, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth cleanse me. Okay. So this one is Yam, Y-A-M. So we'll breathe in. Exhale. Yeah. Breathe in. Exhale. Yeah. Okay. 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 Breathe in. exhale. Okay, breathe in. And exhale. Okay, last one. Let's make it count. Breathe in. Exit. Okay, beautiful. So a few more to go. Next one is our throat chakra. This one for me was recently blocked, and I had to go in and open this one. And I think lately there have been things that I've wanted to say that I haven't said to people, and so for me, I know with my throat chakra being blocked, it's I really have to take time to think about that. I don't just open them and then, rush back to like whatever it is I'm doing because they're just going to go right back blocked. And so for me, it's honoring, um, whatever's happening in the external world. And like you were saying before, being able to not let that throw you off and still honoring yourself and checking yourself before you respond. Because that is something that I've had to really work through. Sometimes I can be quick to anger with certain things, and I have to honor that and really build that relationship to say, what's going on, and talk to myself in a healthy manner. That way I can speak to others in a healthy manner. And so, those are things that I'm working through. And so the throat chakra is very, very big for me to continually be in awareness of. So the throat chakra is considered the chakra of sound. Obviously, anything we speak goes out into the ether. Sometimes you think you get away from it because you want a text message, but really, what you speak, it goes out into the world and it creates sound vibrations. And whether it's a frequency of love or uplifting or whatever have you, it can really affect the next person. And so, this is a big one. So, your throat chakra mudra, we're just going to put our thumbs together, lightly pressing them, and then we're going to interlace. So we're going to take the left hand on the outer of the right hand, and we're going to interlace the left fingers inside of the right hand. Okay, so we're just going to interlace them like so, and then we're going to come around and touch the thumbs together just lightly and rest it on our legs. And it's going to be open like a portal, or I've seen variations of where you can open it like so. I wouldn't challenge you to hold it up here because really your throat chakra is up here, so you can just rest it on your legs. So sound chanting for this is Ham, so HAM. Just gonna breathe in. And release. Breathe in. And release. Okay, breathe in. And release. Okay, breathe in. and release. Okay, breathe in and release. If I didn't say it's color blue, I'm sorry. So I think we have a couple more. Just breathe in. And release. Okay, breathe in. And release. Okay, breathe in. And release. Seven. Let's move on. We have two more. Two more. The next one is going to be our third eye chakra. The sound chant for this is ow, oh, ow. So we pronounce it A-U-M, but in Sanskrit it's spelled O-M. And so this is the chakra of light. And so this our third eye controls psychic ability and mental process. So some things that can happen when the third eye is out of frequency or blocked or overactive, underactive, it can cause illusion or disillusion, stress, headaches, migraines, nightmares, depending on person to person. So yes. But I do want to say an affirmation with this one because the third eye is very important to me. Indigo is the color of the third eye. And so I have written here, I am trusting my higher self to guide and protect me. I am the divine plan manifesting itself. So that is the awareness that we're going to have around the third eye chakra. And so with this one, we're just going to put our thumbs together. We're going to touch them lightly together. And then we're going to do our first finger. Our index finger. We're going to touch that second thumb. And then, and then we're going to, our second fingers, we're going to touch as a bridge. And then the rest of the fingers, we're going to touch at the second time. So that's, just bring your thumbs in as well. Press them, whatever's relaxing. Release. Okay, breathe in. Release. Okay, breathe in. Release. Okay, last one. So count, breathe in deep. Exhale. Beautiful. So the last one that we are going to do is for the crown chakra. And this is our connection to our divine, to the divine consciousness, to our ancestors, to our spirit guides, whatever guides us in the astral realm. And this is where I receive direct messages. So I like to keep that clear. So this is called the chakra of thought. So with this one, I am going to do silence. So we'll just do, I think, about a minute of silence. But I'd like to think of a lotus flower or a white light expelling, connecting from the crown chakra. And just think the white light is going to cleanse that area as we think about it, glowing light, or the lotus flower. What I love about the lotus flower that represents the crown chakra is that it grows in dirt. And that within itself, it's like the concrete, the rose that grew in the concrete, that we can make it out of the most messed up situations. And we could still rise, and we could still be better, and reach our purpose, despite what we've been through. And so the crown chakra is a remembrance of that. So I'm just going to say a positive affirmation with that one. I am one with everything. I am consciousness. I am love. I am compassion. So as we think about the white light expelling or the lotus flower, we can think about the connection with our higher spiritual aspects and God, or whatever place of God. And this connection, this divine connection, is teaching us to appreciate life. So, with the crown chakra, white light, violet, I'll just do a timer. I'll let you know when I start. So the mudra for this one, we're going to do our right thumb over our left thumb, and we're going to interlace. So we're going to start with our right index finger over our left index finger. We're going to rest it, and we're going to rest all the way back into our middle finger, and we're going to use the middle finger as a bridge, and we're going to rest our whatever is comfortable for you, but only fingers that are up
So now we're gonna have our sister Albert. About what's going on and now so the lady just come out and that's all I know. So we are serving the salad after service for those. There is one other announcement, but we have her in the building and we like for her to come up and share something very important because just right now for dinner. Um, let's, everyone. What a wonderful service it was. As was last so so this announcement is for coming Saturday, the 20th, here at this location. It is financial series at this particular time. It's not a good anybody that's ever lost someone who all want to well. So I'm going to share that session with them. Thank you. Thanks. That includes our sacred Sunday service. Before you ladies sleep, we would like to keep your card for the week so that we know exactly what we're focused on this week as our sacred selves and what area we're going. Thank you. We love you all. Thanks for anyone who's watching on the replay. For those of you who are tuning in on YouTube, thank you so much for sticking around, for watching our service. If you like what you see here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell just to let you know when I'm in the building. Love you. Ciao.